Hare Krishna. Oh, Babaji Maharaj. Yeah, a few weeks ago I found a very nice short video of you on Facebook, and you were discussing the topic of how to chant properly. And I was very happy, and I saw many comments were made. And the answer was not actually given, so I thought, oh, maybe soon I'll have a chance to ask him how to chant properly.
So this is important because chanting is one of our very major process. So chanting, which is in Sanskrit is called Japa. So Japa is recommended process in Kali Yuga. In Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Yajnanam Japa Yajyo Asmi. That among all the types of Yajyas, I am Japa Yajya. And Lord Shiva is telling to Parvati, he said, Japat Siddhi, Japat Siddhi, Japat Siddhi Varanane. That, oh my beautiful wife, perfection comes from Japa, perfection comes from Japa, perfection comes from Japa. 3 times. And you know, repeating something 3 times means making it final, that there is no doubt, no questions asked about it. So although our Sampradaya is famous for Sankirtan, and Mahaprabhu is known as father of Sankirtan, Sankirtan Pitarau. But Sankirtan has the difficulty that you need more people for that. And Japa is something you can do yourself. Because Sankirtan means Bahubhir Militva Uchchair Ganam Sankirtan. Many people come together and they sing loudly. That is what is called Sankirtan. That's why the word Sam is used. But Japa is private. So first thing is, and I'm saying it because I see it, that Japa is not something you do walking around. That going here, going there, going on Japa walk. So Japa is a serious process and it is a limb of bhakti, just like you do deity worship. So you don't do deity worship walking around. So similarly Japa, you can do Japa, but when you do Japa as your practice of sadhana, you have to sit down. And you have to sort of stop everything else. Not watching phone also and reading newspaper also or looking something. No. Because you are actually calling for Bhagavan. Nam namakari bahudani sarv shakti tatra arpita. So he is non-different. Abhinnatvat nam namino. So you are calling him. So then you have to give your attention to him. If you call somebody, but then when that calling somebody means asking that person to give his or her attention to you. Right? That's what it means calling. But now when that person gives attention to you, you are looking somewhere else. So then what this person is going to think? This guy is very strange. He's calling me and then when I'm looking at him, the person is looking here and there. And then you are calling again, so he again looks. And same thing. Now if it happens repeatedly, then next time you call, he's not going to listen to you. Right? Because I say this person is just making a joke. He's not serious. Or maybe he's calling somebody else with the same name, not me. Like Ajamila. So therefore you have to do Japa sitting down with focus. And Japa is of 3 types. There is a Vachik Japa, there is a Mansik Japa, and there is a Upamsu Japa. So according to Hari Bhakti Vilas and then many other books, the Japa which is done in the mind is superior or better than others. So means, although it takes a lot of effort, it is easy to do vocally, than to do mentally. But it is more effective. And the reason is that the ultimate purpose is to focus on Krishna, to fix your mind on Krishna. Because the ultimate purpose is to attain prema. And what is the one basic characteristic of prema is that whomever you love, even materially, your mind is naturally focused on that person. Now we want to have prema for Krishna, so then we have to focus our mind on him. So madguna shruti matrene mai sarv guhasave manogati avichinna. So avichinna gati, non-stop, like the flow of Ganga Ambhasavam Bhudavayatha, like water of Ganga flowing to the ocean non-stop. And when Krishna says, what is the ultimate instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita? Anybody can tell me? Sarva Dharman. Actually, that is not really ultimate. Before that, he said, Manmana. So people forget that part. Before he said that Sarva Dharman, he said, Manmana bhav mad bhakta madhyaji mam namaskara. So the essence of Bhagavad Gita is Manmana. Just one word. Which means that put your mind on me. Mayi eva man adatsva, mayi buddhir niveshe. Niveshasya mayi eva ata urdhvam na samse. And after that he gives other things. If you cannot do this, do this. But actually this is what is the essence. In Bhagavatam also, tasmat kenapi upayena manah Krishna niveshayat. So the whole thing is about mana. Because whole thing is, the essence is to get priti, right? And priti, where is priti? In the mouth? In the hand? Where is it? Inside. Right? So therefore that inside is what you have to consider. So that's why Manasik Japa is superior. So then you have to sit down, because you cannot do Manasik Japa walking around. That won't happen. Unless you are already very elevated. So you have to sit down and then do Japa. And do Japa by seeing the words of the mantra. Inside, outside. You can put the words of mantra in front of you, written down, and look at them and chant in the mind. It's very difficult and very slow. You cannot say, I'm going to do 3 lakh names like a train. So neither the person who is doing it knows what he is doing, nor Krishna. He wonders, what is he saying? So it has to be done slowly. Because if you are trying to call him, then what is the hurry? At least you should pronounce it properly so that he can understand that he or she is calling me. So it has to be done very slowly with a sober, peaceful mind. And then you will see the effect. So Nam Vyaharanam Vishnu Tad Vishya Vishnu Tad Vishyamati. That when you chant his name, then his attention is drawn to the chanter. Because he is non-different from his name. But if this is true, then we have to chant it properly. If you are going to call somebody whom you love, how would you call? Do you call running around, walking, not paying attention? So that is how it has to be done. And it's not easy. People think chanting is very simple. Don't move your head or anything, you have to be still. As Krishna says, Disascha avalokyan, not looking here and there, keeping your back, neck and head straight, like meditation. So that's the process. Can take the mic.
A little question for that. Why is it that in most Gaudiya Sanghas nowadays, they say actually, Yad Uchai, you should loud chanting is much better because it affects so many other beings also, and they quote from many places and oh, it's better and all other living entities will benefit from that.
So, but
why is it that in most Sangha, in most Gaudiya Sanghas nowadays it's said loud chanting is much better?
No, I'm not saying, I already said that there are 3 types of chanting. I'm saying which one is better. You can do loud chanting, no problem. But if you want to see effect, then do it this way. So they have their own reason why they say it. One of the reason is it's easy. Manasik Japa is very tough. You'll get a headache after some time if you're not used to it. But it is definitely more effective. And I gave the reasoning why it is, because ultimately what we want is our mind to be fixated on Krishna. So if that is the case, then start with it. Other living entities benefit or not benefit, first you benefit. If you are not benefiting, God only knows what happens to others. So you benefit, then you can benefit others.
So many times I heard, oh, I should chant a fixed certain number, maybe 16 rounds or whatever. But what you now said make an echo in her heart that, I want to take the time for the Lord and not quick. Maybe it's quite slow. So in which way should I go? Should I really maybe stop the quote and I have a certain time and I really try to dedicate and don't try to fulfill a certain number? Or is it another way?
I'm not going to say something which goes against. If you are chanting fixed number your Guru has given you, then you follow the order. Otherwise, I'm asking you to disobey him. I'm saying how to do it properly. Because understand that it is quality which matters and not the quantity. Even in the material world, quality is what makes the difference. So, but if you have taken a vow and your Guru has given, then you should do what he says. I'm not the Guru. I'm speaking in general. How you apply it in your life, you have to consider it yourself. I'm not giving you an order, you should do it this or that. Otherwise it will become an aparadh to your Guru. That now you stop chanting the number which he has asked you to do. I don't mean that.